You're tuned in to the Mad Dolphin Show. Only on Kitchen Sink Media. Now here's your host, Mad Dolphin.
Oh, are we going right? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, my bad. Let me bring this down. Sorry, my producers are telling me we're on right now. Hello, welcome here to the Matt Dolphin Show. Unfortunately, Matt is out sick. I don't know what he's got. Hopefully, it's not the COVID. But you never know these days. They might have something. But yeah, welcome here to the Matt Dolphin Show. I'm gonna be your fill-in host for today. My name is Terry Bridgewater. Sort of like the famous Simon and Garfunkel song, "Like a Bridge Over Troubled Water." I like to think our last name came from there, but it really just came from us because we built a lot of bridges when we came over here to America. But yeah, my name's Terry Bridgewater. I'll be your host for tonight, or whatever time of day you're listening to this, because, we're not live. This isn't live radio. I can cuss and whatnot. I'm not going to, because I'm a good Christian, or at least I try to be, so I'm not going to cuss. I'm going to try not to. Lord help me. I'm looking at my crucifix right now. Always got it on my neck. Okay? Alright? It's not going to be that type of show. At least I hope not. We'll get into it. Okay. My producers are helping me along here. I am actually, surprisingly, the nighttime janitor here at the Kitchen Sink Media Studios. But they let me come along and host the show tonight. I did a little bit of radio show programming in college, where I went to school, and so down in Texas Tech, actually, I went to Texas Tech and did some radio programming down there. So I got a little bit of a golden voice for the radio. Mama always said. So we're gonna have to get this show on the road. Usually, Matt starts out with, topics of the day, and I guess, a big topic we could talk about right now is that 2020 election. I mean, we could talk about COVID, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to be talking about the 2020 election between Mr. former Vice President Joseph R. Biden and the current President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. The election results came in, I guess now it would be about a week ago. But whenever you listen to this, it might have been a year ago, depending on the backlog of your podcast. I know a lot of people listen to podcasts, so depending on when your backlog is. But we're going to get right into this election. It was called last Saturday that Mr. Vice President, or former Vice President Joe Biden, won the election. And there's a unanimous sort of thing going on with the Trump administration saying that there's voter fraud. Now, I don't like to get myself involved in politics, to be honest. I'm not a very political person. I don't know my senators from the Democrats. So, I kind of stay off on the side in church, I don't like to bring election politics into church, but it's funny that they bring church into politics, so I don't know. I don't know where we all stand on that, but I don't like politics, to be honest. So, the Bridgewater family has never been one to be politicians. Most people have the black sheep in the family that goes off and does, weird things like this, media and stuff. Our black sheep of the family is actually Brandon Bridgewater. He is a state senator in Texas, and we hate him. We don't like him. We don't invite him to the family dinners anymore. He does not come to Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, folks. I'm going off track here. But yeah, so Biden was elected president last Saturday, and he has a electoral college vote of 306, which apparently is good amount, enough for him to win. And there's been a lot of outcry from the media, from the whatever you call it, right-wing media. So we're going to take a look at some of that. We have one here. Let me pull it up here. Let me make sure this is down. Okay. We don't want none of them commercials coming in here. We don't have the don't want to get flagged by anything, but yeah, this one guy, Kenneth Copeland, he is a pretty cuckoo evangelist, televangelist, whatever you call them. He. Sorry, I'm just reading this thing right here, just making sure my okay, I know we're live. I'm just I'm going through with the motions. Okay, I did a couple shows down at Texas Tech. I'm not Mr. Howard Stern over here. Okay, all right, give me a break. All right. So we're off talking about this right now. Televangelist Kenneth Copeland, a bit of a kooky guy, looks kind of like a demon mixed with a rat, and this is what he had to say about the election to his sort of cult group that he talks with on Sundays.
The media said what? The media said Joe Biden's president. Ha 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 ha.
That just, if you've not seen this video, definitely check it out. This guy looks insane. His face looks like it's stapled on. I mean, I'm sorry. I know. I'm a good Christian. I try not to make fun of people, but this guy looks pretty insane. Not gonna lie. But yeah, he's known for his right-wing things, and so he kind of went a little cuckoo and started laughing with his, with his congregation about the election. So they had that to say. Looks like that's all we got. Is that okay? That's all we got on him. For the election. But yeah, there's a lot of controversy going on right now with Mr. Trump trying to get this overturned, which, I mean, I don't like to be involved in politics, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. You never know. The Lord works in mysterious ways. So moving on in popular topics, last night was the People's Choice Awards. Now this is sort of like the lesser Oscars or Golden Globes. I mean, to be honest, nobody gives a rat's fart about the People's Choice Awards. From what I hear in the media world, but you never know. We got about a gajillion categories, and I don't give a darn tootin' about really any of them. But apparently this is what Matt likes to talk about, so we're going to keep talking about it. But we got the winner of the movie for 2020. The movie of 2020. The winner was Bad Boys for Life. Now there wasn't much of a competition this year, with a lot of movies being pushed off because of COVID. But it looks like Bad Boys for Life. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence doing a job. I didn't see the movie personally. I don't really like those types of action movies where they're cussing and showing booty and stuff like that. Just not part of my. I don't like that stuff being shown at my house. Me and my wife don't like those things. A couple movies that were also on there were The Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. That's a word jumble of a title if I ever heard one. But yeah, they got that one. Quinn, I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Harley Quinn. It's two lines. I messed that one up. We're gonna maybe have to cut that. No, okay. The editors or producers are telling me they don't like to cut things, so we're just gonna keep rolling with it. Extraction, never heard of it. Hamilton, now that's a play. If I'm gonna be honest, that's a play, right, guys? No. Oh, okay. I'm getting in my ear that they turned that into a movie, or I guess they just filmed the play. Is that right? I think that's pretty stupid. Why would that? Okay, well. Project Power I believe that was a Netflix movie with Mr. Jamie Foxx, right? And Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That boy is sweet. Except I wasn't a fan of that Don John movie that he was in. It had a lot to do with pornography and just not my type of show, Wasn't really what I was looking for in a movie. But, this Project Power movie, I didn't really see it. Next we got The Invisible Man, which for the life of me, I hope would be about the Lord Jesus Christ, because he's the only invisible man in my life that likes to watch over me while I'm about my daily business. But apparently this was a scary movie with the woman from The Handmaid's Tale, I believe, right? Yes? Okay, from The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. I've heard of that show. I actually I like to watch it. Don't tell my wife this, but I watch it by myself while she's not around. It's kind of my guilty pleasure. It's a pretty good show. Next, we got The Old Guard. Never heard of that. And Trolls World Tour. They're really chomping at the bit. They're bringing in Trolls World Tour as movie of the year. Really? Trolls World Tour? A children's animation movie? Okay. All right, next we got Comedy Movie of the Year for 2020. That doesn't look like there's a winner. There's just a bunch of things. Nothing's highlighted for a winner, so we're just going to skip that category. The next is Best Action Movie, and the winner was Mulan. I believe the live action reboot. So that's good. And you know, kind of a lot of overlap with some movies that were in the Best Movie category. And Bad Boys for Life did win the Best Action Movie, which kind of doesn't make sense, because if it's the best movie, you figure it'd be the best action movie as well. But, you know, I guess I just don't know anything about anything, so we're going to move on. You know, we got drama winner Hamilton. So we're just going to keep moving on. Family movie, Onward. And as we're going to say right now, Onward. You know, there's a lot of glitz and glam in these categories. They got movies, TV shows. Show of the year for 2020 was Grey's Anatomy. That show, me and my wife love. Okay, we do love that show. That's a great show. ABC Thursday nights, Grey's Anatomy. Oh, we're not supposed to be plugging that? Okay. All right, well, I'll try not to. Okay. My producers are yelling at me because apparently we don't have an ABC sponsor. Well, what do y'all do around here if you don't have an ABC sponsor? If you should have some sort. Okay, all right. Well, this might be my only show, folks, because the men in the booth are not too happy at me. Yeah, I know I'm a janitor. Okay, I know I'm a janitor, but you guys politely asked me to come in here and do this show for you because Matt is God knows where. You know, he seemed fine yesterday, but you know, who knows? We got some drama shows. Riverdale won that one. Never seen it. Comedy show, never have I ever, and never will I ever see it. Reality show of 2020, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now there's the biggest group of sinners if I've ever seen them. So we'll politely skip that category. The competition show of the year. There's a lot of competition shows. We're gonna get we might be getting into that later. I'll have to check on the itinerary the fellas gave me, but it looks like The Voice won that one. But there's been a lot of competition shows this year in 2020. And then male TV star, female, blah, 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 blah. All these TV. Ooh, daytime talk show. The winner was Ellen DeGeneres show. There's a bit of a controversy with everything going on at her show. Yeah, kind of boring categories. Oh, music. So it's literally just a award show for everything, all this glitz and glam. And yeah, they got social media star of the year. Nobody gives a flying toot about. At least it looks like there's TikTok stuff on here. I don't care much for TikTok. I know that one girl, the one nice lady that shakes her booty online, Charlie D'Amelio. She's got some drink at Dunkin' Donuts. Saw that on the menu. Didn't want to try it. Seems more like something too sugary for my diet. But I don't know. So we're gonna keep moving on. That's enough of the 2020 People's Choice Awards. Because again, I really don't give a flying toot about that. So we got looks like some odd news category. The section of this show. Matt likes to pull off articles to read that are kind of funny. So we'll take a look at them. What do we got here? Boys are sending me over in the booth. Whoop. What happened here? Hold on. We got some technical difficulties. Uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. Okay, we're back in business now, folks. All right. So it looks like a pigeon became the world's most expensive bird after selling for $1.9 million. Now, who in the heck would pay $1.9 million for a frickin' pigeon when you can just pick it up off the road? You know, you see them everywhere. Just go to some city, throw some bread on the ground, and pick that damn pigeon up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm cussing out here. I know, folks. I know I'm allowed to cuss, but I don't want to. I apologize. Lord, give me strength to get through the show without cussing anymore. But who in darn heck would pay $1.9 million for a pigeon when you can just throw some bread on the ground, you know, down in Austin and get yourself a nice pigeon flying right up to you? I don't understand that. But it's a champion racing pigeon? Who in the heck is racing pigeons? What? I thought they only raced cars and horses. Now they're racing pigeons? This is getting a little insane. Sold by a Belgian trainer. Oh, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. It's one of them weird Europeans. They do a lot of weird stuff over there, I hear. So it looks like they're racing pigeons now. COVID did a number to these Europeans. Jeez. They're that bored they're racing pigeons? Might as well be racing turtles next. I mean, come on, people. Looks like the bird's name is New Kim. What, New Kim, like, what happened to Old Kim? Did Old Kim, was she not good enough? Or maybe that's Old Kim's daughter? Who knows? But she's a 2-year-old bird. And she fetched $1,894,672 at an auction. It was purchased by a Chinese buyer. The buyer's real name was not revealed, but apparently it was the same guy who bought a world record pigeon in 2019 for $1.4 million. So this guy's just got about $3 million worth of pigeons in his home. I mean, what is he doing with these? Is he racing them himself? I know they breed horses. Is he breeding pigeons? That's kind of weird. That's not Christian. I mean, I know Chinese aren't really Christian, but that's not Christian at all. That's not something the Lord would want you doing, breeding pigeons in your home. Not for me. All right, what do we got here next? A school in France, Europe again. An elementary school in France put up a pair of posters outside their fence with an unusual request for the parents to not throw students over a closed gate if they were late for school. Now, I don't know who in the heck would be throwing their kid over a fence if they're late for school. I mean, it's not like they're going to go get thrown in jail. I mean, they're just going to, get a little tardy note and a little slap on the wrist and, all right, get off to class, Johnny. I mean, you're throwing your kid over a fence because he's late? What, do they just lock the gate when they get over there? Let's read on. The Trilade School in Avignon, again, fancy European stuff. They put up signs in the gate showing a sort of a cartoon parent sending a small child airborne over the fence. It said on the sign to not throw their children and instead wait for the gates to be open again at 10 a.m. or 3 p.m. So I'm guessing it was parents that were late and didn't want to wait for things to open again. That's kind of odd. I don't know who in their right mind would be throwing their daughter or son over a fence to get to school. So we're going to keep moving on that one because I don't like that malarkey. A North Carolina couple, their lottery numbers won a jackpot after playing for 26 years. They've been using these same set of numbers for 26 years, and they only won $366,000. Now, I know that's a lot of money. I would gladly accept almost $500,000 for just writing on a little scratch of paper, but after playing for 26 years, I'd want it to be like 366 million, not thousand. And it looks like they were playing, they were playing the Cash 5 drawing. They have a picture here of the Mega Millions. So I was going to say it must have been a bad day of the Mega Millions if they only won $500,000. Not even. But the lottery just seems like a waste of time, a waste of money. I mean, they probably spent nearly half that trying to get this money. So in the end, it just doesn't make sense to me. Lottery is the devil's work, and I don't want nothing to do with it. Next. Another lottery story. A man takes a plane home with $1 million in lottery tickets in his pocket. Looks like this fella, another North Carolina man. Geez, these people in North Carolina are really hitting the lottery. Might get an intervention down there. He said he forgot to scratch off his ticket before a trip to Colorado and ended up flying home with $1 million in his pocket. And I guess he landed in Denver and scratched it off and saw he won $1 million. Well, hopefully he's spending that money correctly and not blowing it on some fancy car or chain or something like that, or, some fancy dancy lawnmower or something like that. That's something my brother Brandon would have spent his money on. Brandon Bridgewater. He would have, or something to do with his political campaign. What do we got here? Mark and Spencer's new Christmas pastry has an absolutely filthy name. What are you boys sending me over here? I don't like any of this crude crap. Mark and Spencer's just unveiled a new cronut-style pastry. What in the heck is a cronut? Oh, a croissant donut? Sounds kind of sacrilegious to me. It's not the delicious flaky layers that will win the attention, but the croissant, which is, what is it, croissant? Oh, cronut. I'm sorry. I got my mind on Burger King. I'm thinking of their sandwich. That is good. I had one of them this morning before work, and I got Burger King on the mind. But it looks like this here is called Santa's Yum Nut. I don't really like that at all. I don't know why you boys sent this over here. I don't know why Matt's playing this on his show. Okay, I know this is Matt's show, but doesn't seem right to me. I don't know if I can continue working janitorial staff here if this is the type of show y'all boys are running. But yeah, I don't like this story again whatsoever. Santa's Yum Nut. No, thank you. Next. Oh, looks like this is our last story. Oh boy, another crude one. Really? Where are you getting these from? HuffPost? Huffington? Okay. All right. Brazilian Senator Chico Rodriguez was caught in a police raid. Oh, Brazilian. We're going, down towards Mexico. A little south of there, I guess, right? They do some crazy stuff down there. He was caught with money hidden between his butt cheeks. I don't know why you would put money there. You're going to get maybe some poop particles on your money, and then that's going to pass COVID definitely if you go to use that to buy, a nice Arizona iced tea or a croissant sandwich. But yeah, I don't want to continue reading this story. This is just gross and grody. I guess he was doing something illegal, and they busted in and found money in his butt. So, again, no thank you. Alright, so it looks like here on the show, Matt usually likes to get messages, and the boys in the booth are telling me we got some phone messages here from some listeners, so let's take a listen here. Hold on one second, they're queuing it up. Alright, here we go, boys.
Hey, how you doing there, Matt? Just wanted to give you a quick call real quick. I want to see how you're doing with all this COVID stuff going on. I love listening to the show, and just wanted to give you a check-in. A little bit of a nosy body, but figured I'd
you best believe
see how
you're
you're
nosy
doing.
body.
All right. Well, okay. Bye.
All right. Well, thank you for giving a call. No named caller. I don't know why you didn't leave a name on a voice message. But I don't know how Matt's doing. Why would you play these if these are all addressed to Matt? Oh, are they all going to be addressed to? I guess so. They're all going to be addressed to Matt. Okay. All right. Well, caller, I don't know how to answer that. He's not in work today, so there is a very high possibility that he might be sick with COVID. We hope not. Lord hopes not. But, you never know. So next message, please.
Hey there, Matt. Just wanted to give you a call real quick, tell you, go Eagles. We're having a tough season, but just wanted to say go Birds. So, yeah.
Go Birds. Eagles. Really? This show's out in Texas. Why the hell are you calling? Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I get heated over this stuff. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I get heated when I hear about the Eagles. I mean, boys in the booth. You guys are Eagles fans? Really? In the booth? Well, now I don't trust you guys anymore. Not more than I did about 10 seconds ago, but I definitely don't trust you now. The Eagles are doing terrible. The Cowboys also not too hot since we lost Dak Prescott. That boy can really throw a football, but he, had a little trouble with his ankle. It snapped right in half on live television, and that was gruesome to watch. I had to turn my wife's eyes away from the television. She was not happy. She does not like gruesome things, so I turned it away real quick. But yeah, I did see that. So yeah, the Eagles are not doing good. I don't know why you're saying go Birds if they're doing terrible. But go Cowboys. Okay, next message, please, boys. Looks like it's our last one here.
Well, Dolphin, big fan of the show. Really like your stuff there, buddy. Just had a quick question for you. What did you think of all this TikTok dances going on? There's one, this WAP dance, I believe it's what it's called. I saw Jack Black put up a video and it looked pretty interesting, so I just wanted to get your opinion on the TikTok trend WAP dance. I know you're sort of a TikTok aficionado, so just wanted to check with you. Hey, I love the show. Keep doing what you're doing. Here's my best Dolphin screech. Alright, thank you, bye.
This fellow was talking about TikTok. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big TikTok person. I do know that Charlie D'Amelio person from the Dunkin' Donuts drink that she has. I see that in the drive-thru line all the time. But I don't have any clue about what this WAP dance is. I do like Jack Black. He's a very fun guy. But I'm not too sure. I'm sorry, folks. That's that croissant which coming back up. I had a little bit of a belch there. But no, I don't know what this WAP thing is. What is this? WAP? That's what it stands for? Really? What type of music are these kids listening to and making these days? That's what that stands for? Oh my goodness. That is just vile. I do not like that whatsoever. Oh, that just stings my ear. Wet AP? I can't even say these words, folks. I mean, I know I said I'm trying not to curse, and I'm not gonna. You're not gonna fool me by making me say these words. I'm just going to say what AP. I think you can get what I'm getting at when they're saying that. It's $$, PUSSY. Oh, I can't even say it. Just spelling it, it makes me want to vomit. Really, folks, you're listening to this music. Who is this by? Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion? Is that correct? Hold up, my folks are looking this up. Yep, that is correct. Yeah. It's made by them, these two ladies, and they're displaying. Are they displaying these on their almost? Don't even bring up the video. I don't want to see it. Okay, but that is just vile. I don't like that at all. I don't know why this caller was calling in about it. I don't know why Jack Black would be associating himself with this sort of music. I know he likes hardcore heavy metal music, which, I know they say that, I know a lot of people in church say that Satan's music, but I honestly don't have that much of a problem with it. Certainly not as much of a problem as I do with this WAP song. So we're going to continue on here. So as we were talking about earlier in the show, during the People's Choice Awards, they have a lot of game shows this year, and a lot of them that I've been seeing, they play a lot of commercials for them on football shows or football games when I'm watching the Cowboys. The Masked Singer, it's with that funny fella from the Hangover movie. What's it? Ken Jeong? Yeah, that boy. He's funny. That fella is funny. Yeah, he's hosting that, and there's a couple other people on there. The Masked Singer, and they have celebrities and like athletes and stuff. Yeah, that's an interesting show, but it seems like they're doing too much with this type of show nowadays. I mean, the Masked Singer was okay, but now they got the Masked Dancer, and they don't even have. Well, they have Ken Jeong in it, but it's got Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson doesn't have anything else to do on his list other than this dance show to host it. I mean, I know they got Nick Cannon in, the Masked Singer, and I actually thought that they replaced Nick Cannon because of the comments he said over the summer, but apparently Fox sticked with him, so, that's how that goes. But Craig Robinson, apparently they didn't want what's his name, Nick Cannon, doing the dancer show. Apparently they wanted Craig Robinson, which, if I might say, he should have better work than this. And they have this other one called I Can See Your Voice, again starring Ken Jeong. This guy is just the singing game show guru, I guess. What are you boys looking? Why are you looking at me like that? These producer boys are putting me in a whirl. But yeah, so I guess they're doing the Masked Singer, the Masked Dancer, and I Can See Your Voice. No, I'm not saying we're sponsored by them, boys. I know we're not, okay? I'm just talking about the shows. This is what you boys gave me to talk about, okay? Whew. Get me riled up in here. Okay. It looks like it's that time to start wrapping up the show here, folks. We do a quick one over here at the Matt Dolphin Show. Looks like the boys are kind of rushing me out here. But thank you for tuning in this week. Hopefully Matt will be back in studio. I actually kind of hope not, because I actually really enjoy doing this. I don't really want to go back to mopping the floors. Am I getting paid for this? No? Yeah. Yes? Well, I'm getting paid for the shift I worked earlier, but this is for free? Now, I got to talk to Gene about that, okay? I don't like that one bit. I want to get paid for this. I'm here at the studio. I'm here working. I should get paid. That should be part of the deal, okay? All right, well, that's going to be it. Looks like I'm getting the rap in there, so I didn't say WAP. I said rap. I do have a little bit of a problem with my W's and R's getting mixed up, but I didn't say WAP. That's not what I talk about, okay? I said rap. So you boys shut up in there. Whew, okay, we're going to wrap it up here at the Matt Dolphin Show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week. Hopefully, Matt will be back here, but we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you.